at New York College and at the university, and as two times author of books of the books. If you in stocking, you in dropping. And she had just released her last year. This is Why You Broke, both on Amazon and our website, OdettaKing.com. Most importantly, she's been with our firm for over 5 years. And she's a six-figure diamond ring earner and also helped over 400 families with their financial goals. And that's why she's here today, to help all you guys, all of us here, so we can learn and help our own family, your children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews. So I hope you guys get your pen, paper, book, whatever y'all got, and write down all these notes, because what she about to give you guys and give you guys is going to blow your mind out. So come on. So let me introduce you once again. Here she comes, Odetta King. Drum roll. There she goes.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all feeling the vibration? I need y'all to put up some, for a change, I'm not going to say money back because today is Palm Sunday, right? I'm going to need y'all to put up some amen sign. How about that? Let's put up some amen sign. I need everybody to blow up the chat because it is Palm Sunday. And first, we're going to give God the glory, the praise, the honor, because this is Holy Week. Okay? Everybody say amen, amen, amen. Y'all ready to be blessed? Y'all ready to be blessed with this financial blessing? Because the Bible talks about, listen, you should leave an inheritance for your kids. But how can we do this if we ain't got no money for ourselves? So everybody put up some amen. It's church time. And I'm just going to play my favorite song, okay? I need y'all to be ready. This is one of my awesome friend who actually is one of my, I love this song. He talks about, are you ready? And I think it's just fitting, seems that it is Palm Sunday. We're about to embark on a Holy Week. Okay. And if you're not following me on social media, I am stream live and now on Facebook. If you are my friend or not, make sure you guys click on the link, okay, OdettaKing.com/Facebook and share the live. And I'm going to play it one more time. Get ready, y'all. Get ready. It's not about how you do it.
Remember when you started out with just one dream, resources could not be seen. Remember when you stayed up late at night trying to work out the in-betweens. Remember your passion, remember your drive, remember how you felt inside.
Remember, guys,
You could conquer the world like no mountain was too
we can conquer the world. What we gonna do?
What you gonna do? And the sun didn't shine today. What you gonna do? Tell me what you gonna do. Listen to me. The enemy's assignment is to keep you down. Bring you disappointments from all around.
No way.
See that's inside of you. He'll help you to stand your ground. Push a little harder. Go a little further. Pray a little deeper. Cling to the keeper. Till you reach the finish line. Don't you stop. Till the devil bring all he got. 'Cause you're ready.
Don't you stop, don't you stop. You're ready. Are you ready? Don't you stop, don't you stop. Bring it on.
Remember the day when you
Okay. I'm super fired up. Blessings. Happy Holy Sunday. Are you guys ready to get into this information? And I want to first go over a couple of things with you. If you have friends, right? Or if you know people with kids, send them the link right now, okay? Send them the Zoom link. Tell them, get on, get on, get on. We're about to start an amazing training on Sunday to help you guys win the money game. So I'm going to share my screen, and I want to share with you 3 rules to money. Guys, how did I get started in this business? How did I get started in this business is very simple. Like many of you, I wanted to learn about saving my money smart, right? How many of you want to save your money smart? How many of you are tired from living paycheck to paycheck? I see you, Megan. Thanks for joining. I see you, Nelly. Where are you guys joining us from? Put a comment in the chat and let us know where you're coming in from, who invited you. Megan, I see you. Nelly Wheelie. Wow, that's a nice name. Nelly Wheelie, I see you. Ronald Gordon, where are you coming from? Who invited you? Thanks for being on with us. Rowan, Shamika, who invited you? Thanks for joining, Shamika. Shanti, Shandell, Usha, Vida, William Saud, or Sood. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Right? Yvonne Simple, FB, Crystal, CP, Covance, Witherspoon, Charlene Grant! Woo! Oh my God, Charlene Grant is one of my newest business partner. We go way back from All Boys Tongue days. Those of you that are Guyanese, if you know All Boys Tongue, if you know Sussex Street, shout out to all the All Boys Tongue and Sussex Street people. We made it! Shout out to you, Shalene. Thanks for joining. Celia, Brandon. Oh, some of my students are on. Y'all better take good notes because I want to see what you're learning today on this webinar. Right. Awesome. A lot of you are on. Aldit, I see you. Andreen, I see you. Ariel, I see you. Ariana, I see you. Super amazing, guys. Like I said, I'm stream live on Facebook. Follow me, facebook.com/Odetta King, and share the live. For those people who are not on the Zoom, at least they can still see this information. So today, I want to share 3 important rules when it comes to your money. Guys, I promise you, if we all knew this information many years ago, we all would have been a lot better off today. Now, some of us might be doing okay, but if we had this knowledge, we would have done better, right? That's the thing we have to understand. Some people will say, well, Odetta, I'm doing good, right? But there's nothing wrong with doing better, right? When you share this opportunity with someone and they want to tell you, oh, I'm good, there is nothing wrong with being better. There is nothing wrong with having more money. There is nothing wrong with building more wealth. Listen, when people tell you they're good, they do not know that they could be better, okay? Better is the word. So let's talk about 3 rules of money that can make all of us better. I don't care if you have $1 million in the bank, okay? It's about saving our money smart and having better choices, better options. So the first rule to money was created by my uncle, Albert Einstein. Many of you know of him. You've heard about him. He talked about this first formula, which is one of the 7 wonders of the world, compound interest. What is compound interest? Well, guess what? Plain and simple, compound interest is interest on top of interest. Interest on top of interest. So the formula is simple. You take the number 72 and you divide it by the rate of return, which is the interest that you're getting, right? And that will tell you how many years your money's gonna take to double. So if you have 4%, 72 divided by 4% is 18 years. You got 10,000 today, 18 years from now, it's gonna take before it doubles to 20. Now that's a long time, 18 years, right? And another 18 years before it doubles to 40. That is a long time, guys. So when people tell you, I'm getting 4%, right? And they think they're doing good because they're getting 4% and most people are getting 1%. Little do they know they could be doing better, right? Better. Now, what if you can get 12%? Because 12% exists, right? 12% exists. So if you're getting 12%, now you're a little better off. You know why? Because 12% means your money is going to take only 6 years to double. So if you have 10,000 today, 6 years, it doubles to 20. Guys, whereas the person who is getting 4, his money is going to take 18 years to double. I don't know about you guys, but I ain't got a lot of time to wait for my money to double. I want my money to double quick. I want my money to double fast. Who wants their money to double fast? Am I the only one? Am I the only one who wants their money to double quick, right? 18 years versus 6 years? Which do you prefer? Do you want to wait 18 years or do you want to wait 6 years for your money to double? Yeah, that would be a dumb question. Everybody wants it to double quicker, right? So now when you have your money earning 12%, every 6 years your money is going to double. So you could have 2 people saving. I'm going to call on some names. Let's say Neely Willie is getting 4%. 36 years she looks up, she only has 40,000. Then Witherspoon is getting 12%, and 36 years when he looks up, he's got 640. Which person is winning the money game? Do you want to have 40,000 or do you want to have 640,000? I think everybody will say 640,000. So where can you get this 12%? Because 12% exists. People just don't know where. And you know why? You know why they don't know where? Good evening, Natasha. Good evening, Shondell. Thank you guys for joining on Facebook. So guys, what is the number one place that most of us save and put our money? Put it in the chat. Those of you that are on Facebook, what is the number one place that most people put their money to save? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat on Zoom. Put it in the chat on Facebook. The number one place that most people put their money is where? The bank. Exactly. Right? And where we're telling you to go save your money is where the bank is taking your money and go putting it directly where we're educating you where. Now, some of you that are on the Zoom, I'm going to share a link, right? Because knowledge is power, right? Knowledge is power, guys. Everybody take down this link. If you guys that are on Facebook, I need you guys to write this in the chat on Facebook. Google this website, US Bank Locations with an S.com. Type that link. It is a public website, US Bank Locations.com. Put it in the chat on Facebook. Type US Bank Locations.com. Guess what, y'all? The secret is out. The secret is out. The same place that the bank is taking you and I money to put it here is where we're educating you where to put the money, right? Now, this website, if you Google it, you'll see it says banks ranked by life insurance assets. Why is the bank taking all of our money and putting it in life insurance? They're not protecting a human being life. They're not protecting a human being life. They're not protecting debt. Why are they doing this? Because it is safe. They're protecting the money. So when you put your money in the bank and you think your money is safe, the bank is taking all of our money, and they're putting it where we're telling you to put it. So you could get the 12%. Because right now, the bank is getting the 12%, and they're giving you 0.0. Nothing. They're giving you less. And I'm going to share with you another public website. And for those of you that are business partner, these are awesome websites that you want to reference and save to also share with your clients, right? This is another public website called FDIC.gov. Those of you on Facebook, put it in the chat. FDIC.gov. Guys, these are all public knowledge websites. We're just enlightening you. We're just showing you the secret is out, right? This is a public website that shows the average interest that the banks are giving us. In a savings bank account, 0.06. Are you guys kidding me? Who's winning the money game here? If the bank's national deposit rate is 0.06 and a check-in is 0.03, who is winning the money game? So when people say, well, Odetta, how come I never heard about this? Why would the bank educate you? Why would the bank tell you, put it here? No, they're not going to tell you because they want to have that 12% and they could happily pay you 0.06, which is nothing. So the first rule to money is we got to get our money to compound. We got to get our money to get a high interest. And now we're set up to win the money game. So for all the people that like to say, I'm good, just send them those two websites. Just send them those two websites and say, hey, let's get on the call so I could share some more information with you, right? Now, that's the first rule to money. We got to get the high interest. We got to get the high interest. Because I don't know about you, but if my parents knew about this 36 years ago when they came to the good old America, even though they've worked very hard, they do not have $640,000. Does anybody on this Zoom or anybody on the Facebook land whose parents have been here for 40 plus years and knew this information or have saved up somewhere in some account $640,000? We weren't taught this information because they don't want us to know this information. Because if we know this information, they're not going to win the money game. Right? First rule, we got to get compound interest. Second rule, oh boy, they got us good here. They really tricked us good here. Okay? Now, when you put your money in a check-in, savings, CD, stocks, or mutual fund, these are what's known as tax now account. As your money grow in these accounts, you're paying more taxes.
She has a very...
More money you make, more taxes you pay. Simple. More money you make, more taxes you pay. Simple. Nothing to burst your brains over. Now, what about the folks who have jobs? Oh boy, I was one of those people. I took so much pride telling people I got a 401k. Okay, you couldn't tell me nothing about my 401k. I was overstacking my 401k. But you know what? When the stock market dropped, I was furious. I was always calling my plan administrator and almost wanted to put the F-bomb on him, but it's not his fault. He would always say, Odetta, you're young. The market is going to come back up. You're going to make it. That did not sit well with me, guys. How many of you right now lost money in your 401k, your 403b, your IRA? Don't be scared. You could say it. We're here to educate you. How many of you lost money, or since you've had these plans, lost money in your 401k, 403b, or one of those? Put it in the chat, right? We know you've lost money. The market is down. So everybody lost money if you have these accounts. Now with these accounts, you and I, we don't pay tax in the beginning. We're going to pay tax on the end, later. Does anybody know what taxes are going to be like 30 years from now?
Select ticket access to unmissable events.
Does anybody know what taxes are going to be like 30 years from now? Gosh, even 5 years from now. Nobody knows. It's a crystal ball. On top of it, do you think taxes are going to go up or down? Put it in the chat. Do you think taxes will go up or down? It's going to go up. So if it's going to go up, why are we putting our money in these accounts not knowing how much taxes we're going to pay? That's number one. And number two, it's going to go up. So we're paying more tax. So I want to bring you back to this diagram here. In other words, we're telling Uncle Sam, don't charge me tax on $10,000 today when my money is little. Don't charge me tax now. Charge me tax later when I'm ready to touch this money, when I'm ready to retire. Guys, that's a problem. We're going to be older and we're going to have more money, right? And taxes will go up and we don't know how much. That's a problem, right? Because even if tax were to remain the same, which will never, but even if it's going to remain the same, let's say 30%. 30% on 10,000 and 30% on 640,000 is two different end numbers. 640,000 is much larger. So you're going to pay more taxes either way, guys. Even if tax remains the same, we're going to pay more taxes because your money would have grown. That's a problem. And again, I'm going to play devil advocates here because I sit with clients all day, every day. And they say, Odetta, how come I don't know about this? Well, guess what? If you know about this, who's winning? If you know about these secrets that the wealthy, if you know about these secrets that the ones creating these laws, if you uncover these secrets, who is winning the money game? So we're not supposed to know these things. They're not going to educate us on these things because if we know it, they're going to lose. That's why we don't know this information. So when you put your money in a 401k, 403b IRA, which almost everybody has, we don't know. We don't know that there's better options. We don't know the implications 30 years later. We don't know. We're all like a cow that's being fed fat to go to the slaughterhouse. We're feeding a cow to be fat to slaughter the cow. So everybody that has money in these accounts that they're fattening and overstocking, they don't know that when this money get bigger, they're also going to pay more taxes. And why don't we know about this? Because they don't want us to know. Because if we know it, who's winning the money game? Now, again, there's nothing wrong with saving money. But where we come in is to show you where to save your money smart. The word is smart, right? Saving money in the bank is not smart. You're actually losing money. Saving money under the mattress is not smart. You're losing money to inflation, guys. So you see these people that have money in these accounts, it's okay, but it's not the best. We want to show people the best choices for their money to grow. Now, what are the best? You have tax advantages. And tax advantage, Google the word. It's an advantage. It's a good thing. It's a plus, right? Now, on the taxes, when you put your money in any one of these accounts, you're going to get tax advantage. So you're keeping more money in your pocket on the tax end. But make no mistake, every one of these accounts have pros and cons. And again, this is why you want to sit with us, right? You want to sit with us and know exactly what's going on with your money. So this is the second rule. We live in America. Tax is going to eat us up if we do not know what we do not know. You see, you could have $1 million. And if your $1 million is sitting in a 401k, you don't have $1 million. It's $1 million on paper. It's $1 million on your statement. But you didn't pay tax on that money. You didn't pay tax on it. So you don't have $1 million. But you see, if you have $1 million over here, right? You already paid the tax. So it's $1 million. So you see, when people tell me I'm saving money, that don't faze me, people. That do not faze me when you tell me you're saving money. I want to know, where is your money sitting? It's not just good enough to save money. You got to save your money smart, because there's a lot of people out here that are working very hard and they're saving a lot of money. But sad to say, they're still going to be broke or living paycheck to paycheck. They're still going to be broke or living paycheck to paycheck because of where is the money sitting. Now let's look at the third rule. And boy, they got us good again on this one. They got us real good on this one, right? Real good. They got us real good on this one. They got us real good on this one. Everybody wants to invest. But how many of you have ever taken an investment class in school? How many of you have ever taken an investment class in school? How many of you have ever taken a personal financial class in school? This month is Financial Literacy Awareness Month. And I told both of my students, both of my class, because I teach 2 classes, I said, every one of you, log in and learn this information, because someday you're going to graduate and you're going to be paying back a lot of student loans. You're going to be bogged down. Or you could graduate and have a lot of money to pay off your loan, because you know the rule of 72, and you're going to know exactly what to do when your job offers you a 401k. How many of us ever took a finance class in school? So when it comes to investment, we do not know what we do not know. Because you see, there's 3 types of investment options. You can put your money with the bank, and we just showed you where the bank is putting your money. We just showed you where the bank is putting your money, right? And someone said to me, oh, Dada, the bank is safe. You know, they're guaranteeing FDIC $250,000. True, but did you read the fine print? Did you read the fine print? They have 99 years to pay you back. So here what banks are good for. Banks are good for transactions. You want to keep in there 3 to 6 months emergency, and that's it. Unless you're going to make a big purchase, maybe you're in the process of buying real estate, or you're in the process of doing something major where you have to show that money is there, you keep the money in the bank because it's the transaction you're going to be doing. Other than that, you don't leave $250,000 or $1 million in the bank, because it's going to hurt you. Number one, you're losing money to inflation. Inflation is 7%. Your money's not growing. Number two, the bank is taking your money and they're going to go invest it and get 12%. So you could put your money in the bank where it is safe, but sad to say, it's not going to grow a lot because the interest is not there. You could put your money in the stock market, and if you Google the word variable, variable is up and down. It's up and down. There is nothing guaranteed or safe about the stock market. I don't know about you guys, but I want to be rich. I don't know about you guys, but I want my money to grow. Am I the only one? Y'all want your money to grow? Do you want to be rich? Right? But you see, when you put your money in the stock market, it's variable. You could be rich today. You could be poor tomorrow. This is why even today, people who are retired are still losing money, y'all. You work hard for 40, 50 years and you're still losing money because your money's in the market. And the stock market can go up, but the stock market can go down. And when it goes down, your money go down. So if you're in your 60s, your 50s, you do not have time to wait for the market to come back up. Third option for investment is index. Boy, this is where nobody knows. Nobody knows about the index, but a very few handful of people. And again, why? Let's ask the question why. Why don't we know about these things? Think about it. If I'm going to lend you some money, would I tell you somebody else could give you more money for a lesser interest? If I'm lending you money and I'm charging you 5%, and somebody that I know can lend you more money for a lesser interest, would it benefit me to tell you this? So when people say, how come we don't know? Why should we know? Because if we know, somebody's not going to be making the money. Simple, y'all. Simple. You don't have to complicate this stuff. We don't know because they're making the money. And they don't want us to know because if we know, now we're going to be making the money. So with index accounts, life insurance company caught on to that. Life insurance company saw people being hurt in 2001, 2008, stock market crashing. Life insurance saw the need of people hurting when they're losing their money or even being retired and losing their money. And so they saw a need and created an opportunity called the index. Now with the index, you can have safety, which is what the banks are giving us, and you can have growth, which is what the stock market are giving us. So now we have the best of both worlds. Your money is safe and your money is growing. Your money is safe and your money is growing. Who wouldn't want safety and growth? Right? When you put your money in the bank, you're going to get safety. When you put your money in the stock market, you're going to get growth. No safety. With index, you could have growth and safety. So what does that look like? We call it the 4 cornerstones of building a solid financial foundation. Listen, I don't want to put money in the stock market and hope it's there for me when I'm 65. I don't want to hope. I want a guarantee retirement, a guarantee income. I don't want to hope. Nobody should be hoping right now that when they get to 65 or 70, their money's going to be there waiting on them. Nobody should be hoping. We want to have guarantees. Guarantee that your money will be there. Guarantee that whoever is the president, whatever tax laws, guarantee that whoever country is at war with whichever country is not affecting your retirement income. I want guarantees. There's nothing guaranteed about the stock market. Absolutely nothing. 10,000 people every day are retiring. 10,000 people every day are retiring. Guys, we don't have to look far. Look at your parents. Look at your grandparents. Look at your neighbors that are older. How many of them are comfortable and financially solid? True story, my neighbor, he knows what I do. His wife passed away a couple years ago. She had a life insurance. The life insurance was $10,000. $10,000. Not a lot. And boy, let me tell you, they had good jobs. They had good jobs. They saved money, but they did exactly what we're doing today. $10,000. His wife passed away. He has the life insurance money, and he came to me and he said, Odetta, I want to invest some of this money. He is 76. He doesn't have time for his money to grow. He is 76. And all he has is that $10,000 that his wife life insurance paid out. So now he has to have a stranger come into his house and rent a bedroom in addition to whatever help the government is giving him. Guys, I say this to say, people are hurting financially. But when you have an index strategy, which is a cornerstone to your financial foundation, first of all, I want to brag right now. I'm going to brag on our company, Transamerica. Yes, Google us. Transamerica is the #1 selling IUL in the country. Nobody else does it better than us. Don't play with us. Don't play with us. Don't play with Transamerica. Google Transamerica all day, every day. In fact, I had Transamerica for my 401k when I was in the hotel industry. So Transamerica is the #1. You guys see it right here that are on the Zoom. We are the #1 selling IUL as of last year by Insurance Net. Let's talk about term insurance. We are also the #1 term life by Forbes magazine. Y'all, we don't provide regular term. We do not provide a regular term. Our term has living benefits. What does that mean? Cancer, heart attack, stroke, or any illness, God forbid, there's money paying out to that individual. There is money paying out to that individual. Not a true story. I have a friend. They've had stroke for 10 years now. Unable to work. Life totally got turned upside down. 10 years. They're never going to go back out to work. They're never going to go back out to work. The illness took them over. Took them over. But they still got a mortgage to pay. They still got mortgage to pay. They still got to pay the light bill, the water bill, the gas bill, the tax on the house. Where's that money coming from? Term life with living benefits. So now I want you to take an inventory. If you've got a home and if you've got small kids, you absolutely need a term life insurance with living benefits. Because guys, Google this. Every 7 to 10 seconds, someone is being diagnosed with heart attack, cancer, and stroke. They may not die. They may not die, but they got sick. So who's paying for that? And guys, don't even talk about the government is going to pay for it. Because in this country, if you got money, you ain't getting nothing much from the government. You got to be poor and hide your assets. And this is why we're going to talk about the IUL. Because people who have money, they hide their money in the IUL. Right? Now, when you put your money in the IUL, which stands for Index Universal Life, The maximum you can earn is 15%. Now, yes, I'm going to play devil advocate because I hear it all day, every day. Odetta, I could get more than 15%. True. True. You can get more than 15% when you invest in the stock market. But what happens when the stock market go down? What happens when the stock market go down? Again, do we want to have guaranteed income or we want to have variable income? We up today and we down tomorrow. So I'm okay with having a 15% and forego some of the upside for a guarantee, because we know the stock market goes down. In fact, the stock market has been down since the year started. And now when the stock market is down, you get 0.75 guarantee. You are never, ever, ever losing money. Also, this is tax-free money. Tax-free money is better than any money. Tax-free money is better than any money. And again, you got $1 million over here that has to be taxed, and you got $1 million tax-free that does not have to be taxed. Who has more money in the end? Tax-free money. You can access this money at any age. What are we protecting, guys? You're protecting your money. If anybody sues you, they cannot touch it. You're protecting your money. You're protecting your life. Some of you have kids. You have grandkids. If something happened to you and your income is gone, what's going to happen to the people you leave behind? So you're protecting your life. And you're also protecting your health. Because you see, nobody is immune to sicknesses. We all can get sick at any given minute notice. And when we get sick, somebody's going to pay that bill. So you want to have protection to offset any illness. Long-term care, critical, and terminal. So let's talk about saving money smart, guys. Let's talk about saving money where you're guaranteed growth. Let's talk about saving money where it's tax-free. Let's talk about saving money and getting more bang for your buck. More bang for your buck. So when somebody tells you, I'm good, don't let that scare you. Because if their money's not giving them these 4 things right here, these 4 boxes, they're not good. They think they're good. Your money has to be growing, but your money also has to be safe. No sense growing it if you could lose it tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. And we want tax-free money because tax-free money is more money. Tax-free money is more money, right? But also you want life insurance. Everybody needs life insurance, y'all. Listen, I'm single with no kids. If you had told me just 10 years ago, would that get life insurance? You know what would have been my response to you? I got my burial money. Because that's what I knew. When people tell you get life insurance, the first thing you think about is debt. I got my burial money. I remember vividly telling someone, I got my burial money. I don't need life insurance. Now, what I know today, I wish I had it when I first came to this country. Because life insurance is not about debt. Life insurance is not about debt. That's what they want us to think. That's why we're buying those small policies. Life insurance is not about debt. Life insurance is the easiest way to build generational wealth. Why aren't they telling us these things? I get pissed when I think about it. Why aren't they shoving down our throat that life insurance is the easiest way to build generational wealth? I pass away today. Some people in my family are going to be multimillionaires instantly. Why aren't we teaching this to our community? Why isn't every black person, every minority has $1 million coverage? If every black person had $1 million coverage, do you think they would be killing us so much? Everybody needs life insurance. It's not about you being dead. You got to protect your life, you got to protect your health, and you got to protect your money. And so people who understand and knows this information, they stack it up, including myself. And again, I didn't know this information prior. So when someone had approached me back then about getting life insurance, sealing me, not knowing better, I said, I got my burial money. It's not about you being dead and having burial money or data. It's about you putting yourself to build wealth for yourself, to protect your money, to grow my money, to have tax-free on my money, to have long-term care if I get sick. Everybody needs $1 million. Why $1 million? Because you see, with the way the world is going right now, your life insurance is going to help you more alive than dead. Because we know people are getting sick left, right, and center. And we know we can't depend on the government. So your long-term care, your critical care, your chronic care, that's what's going to pay you and I a check to keep the lights on, keep the mortgage going. And another true story. I have a lot of stories, guys. When you do this business as long as I do, you're going to see, you're going to have so much life stories. My cousin, mom passed away with cancer. She had cancer for about 5 years. So during that 5 years battle, she ain't thinking about her mortgage. She ain't paying the mortgage because she can't pay the mortgage. She's battling for her life. She has cancer. Ain't nobody thinking about the mortgage when you have cancer. So guess what? The banks knew that. And when she died, she left 3 boys. When she died, the bank scooped up that house. And my first question to my cousin was, did she have life insurance? My second question would have been, how much was the coverage? But there was no need to ask the second question because there was never a life insurance in the beginning. So if you have a house, you need life insurance. And you want to have life insurance to cover the balance of your mortgage. So if you've just bought a house or you have a house and the balance on your mortgage is $300,000, you need to have that amount and more. Because God forbid, I will never forget that story. Anybody that owns a house, if you do not want the bank to scoop up your house and dismantle your household, your kids, your husband, or whoever's living in that house, get you some life insurance. But the ones with living benefit. Don't just get a $10,000 policy or a $20,000 policy. Sit with one of us, licensed financial professional for all 50 states and Canada. So if you know people in Canada, we can help you in Canada. And if you live in the US, any state, any part of the US, we can help you with these strategies. Now, how much do you want to save? How much do you want to save? Do you want to save 200, 300, 500, 800, 1,000? You see, the index is not about paying. Different mindset. Different mindset. You're investing your money. This is not about paying a policy. This is about saving money. This is about investing money. This is about growing your money. This is about building your wealth. Different mindset. So had you been saving $200 in an IUL, the last 10 years, you would have had almost $36,000. 20 years, almost $117,000. 30 years, almost $300,000. How many of us could have saved? And if someone had sat with us 30 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago and say, hey, Diana, put $200 over here. Just put $200 over here. Instantly, you get life insurance. Instantly, you have living benefits. If you get ill, you got money coming to you. Instantly, you have long-term care. Instantly. $200 in the bank doesn't give you instant anything. $200 over here gives you instantly life insurance, long-term care. So, again, ask yourself, even me, if someone had sat with me 30 years ago and said, hey, Odetta, put $200 here, and every year as you make more money, I want you to increase it. Now I look up $300,000, and guess what? This $300,000 is tax-free. It's tax-free. It would have been there looking at me right now. Like, bitch, here I am. Okay? That money would have been looking at us right now. Unlike the stock market, we're looking for the money. Y'all who got y'all 401k, y'all are looking for the money right now. You looking for the money. You even scared to log in. You scared to log in your account. You scared to look at your statement because you're like, oh my God, I know I lost. But if you had this money in an IUL, that money would have been dead ass looking at you right now. So, how many of you can afford to save money smart? Where you're never losing when the stock market go down. You have guaranteed growth with the stock market. You're getting life insurance. You're getting long-term care. And I shouldn't say you're getting because you have to qualify. If your health is not good, you ain't getting this stuff. So if you're young and you're healthy, get in touch with us as soon as we end this call. If you have some health issues, get in touch with us as soon as we end this call. Because you have to apply and qualify to get this type of plan. Because again, it comes with long-term care, critical and chronic. You gotta be healthy, right? So this is just one of our flagship products. I'm proud to say I own 4 of them. My nephew, let me see if he's on. Corey's gonna be studying for his license and he's gonna be another. Guys, isn't this amazing? You might be the first person in your family to break generational wealth. You guys are going to be the first person in your family to change future generation. I'm proud to say for my family, it's me. When I look around, nobody else is even on this trajectory, even on this mindset to do what I'm doing for my family. And I don't have any kids. And because of this opportunity, Corey, who many of you know, is going to be licensed for his 18th birthday. He couldn't wait. He called me at like 1 a.m. to say, Auntie, when can I start studying for my license? I'm like, yo, hold on. You got to be 18 first. Like a couple of months before you turn 18, you're going to start studying, okay? Guess what? He got all his friends already lined up. He already making his contact. He's working right now at a job paying him $500 every 2 weeks. It breaks my heart. But I said, you know what, son? Make those contacts. Make friends with those people. Because when you get your license, you're going to help those people. You're going to free a lot of your colleagues that are working for $500 every 2 weeks. You're going to make more money as an 18-year-old than your manager at the job. That's what this opportunity can do for you and your family. And now I want to segue into the business opportunity. Now that you know a little about on the client side, that's just one of the services that we provide. Let's talk about who we are. Because the same way I'm sharing this information with my community, you too have an opportunity to make money, get your license in the financial business, and help families, change your community. Because if we don't tell these people, sad to say, they're not going to know. Thank God for Angel, who is truly my angel, who was not intimidated, saw me at the college, and didn't think, oh my God, she's a professor, she knows her stuff, she's good, I'm not going to tell her. No, thank God he had the courage and approached me and told me about this business opportunity. So a lot of you are probably looking at your friends, your family, your co-worker, and you're saying they're good. But I promise you, they don't know this information. So who are we? Our parent company is called Aegon. We've been around since 1844, almost 200 years. Transamerica is our parent company here in the US, almost 100 years. Don't play with us. We just didn't wake up last month or last year or last 20 years. We've been around over 100 years. And WFG is a distribution platform. WFG has over 50,000 licensed agents across the country, USA, Puerto Rico, and Canada. So if you live in USA, Puerto Rico, and Canada, and you want to come on board, you want to get your license, you want to learn this information, you want to share it with your community, more the merrier, because a lot of people don't know this information. What do? It's simple. It's simple, y'all. We're going to teach you how to save your money smart. Sometimes, I'm sure you guys all thought about this. When people ask you to jump on a Zoom, you think, oh, they want me to spend. When we ask somebody to jump on a Zoom, we're about to change their lives. We're about to show them how to save money smart. We're about to show them how to retire with a guaranteed income. We're about to show them how to make their kids graduate debt-free. We show them how to get long-term care. We show them how to protect what they've worked so hard for. You're not spending money. You're saving your future. You're saving yourself. You're saving your kids. And by default, you're also saving your unborn generations. Guys, this is deep. Your future generation is not even born yet, but you've already put things in place to change their lives. So, I don't have any kids, but Corey kids are going to be better than Corey. Corey kids is going to be better than Corey. Because of this business, we're changing the future generations. My nieces and nephews are going to be better than me. Some of my cousins have kids. All of those kids have IUL. And when I look at these 5-year-olds running around when we get together at parties or each other home, I'm like, wow, these kids don't even know that we had it rough and they're going to get it better because of this information, right? So we show people how to save money through insurance firms and investment firms. These are some of the companies we work with, and our model is simple. No family should be left behind because 91% are underserved and only 9% of us are financially educated. I graduated from NYU, never took a finance class. Never took a finance class. How do you graduate from one of the top Ivy universities in the country and never took a finance class? This is why the rich is getting richer. 9% are financially educated. So WFG, which stands for World Financial Group, we believe everyone needs financial education. So on the business side, right? There's 4 types of people. You could be an employee where you have a job. You're trading your time for money. Or you could be self-employed. That just means you own a job. Again, you have to go to your job. Go to your business. Open up shop and do the work. So now you own a job. On this side of the quadrant, this is active income. What we want to do is be on the right side of the quadrant, where we are a business owner with a system. This is another thing they never taught us. It's not just enough about having a business. You want to have a business with a system whereby whether you show up or not, you're getting paid. They never taught us this in school. They never taught us that, hey, it's about having this type of business with a system. So whether you show up or not, you're getting paid. Even the kids at my university that are studying business, we're not even teaching them this. So how are they going to learn to create this type of business with a system that's going to allow them to be paid whether they show up or not. WFG, you're going to learn this. And because you're going to have financial knowledge, you're going to know where to invest your money, to send your $1 to make $2. And when you're on this side of the quadrant, you're creating passive income. I don't have to log into my IUL to see if I lost money. I ain't ever losing money. I don't even check on my IUL. I don't look at the statement because I know it could only go up. But my 401k, my IRA, I too am scared to log in because I know I'm losing money there. But now that I know better, guess which account has the most money? And if anybody tries to sue me, they ain't gonna get a dime. They ain't gonna get a dime because it's in the IUL. So I spoke with my aunt last night. I told her to get on today. And one of her main concern is hiding the money. You see, people who have money, they want to hide the money. The best place to hide the money is in the IUL. So when people tell you I'm good, don't let that scare you because they don't know this information. They might be good today, but who knows 10, 15, 20 years from now. Now you see, WFG, with this side of the fence, when you're on this side and you have passive income, just like McDonald's. McDonald's has a franchise system. WFG has the same franchise system. You got to have your license. I can't give you a license as much as I love you guys and some of you are my friends. I can't give you your license. You got to study and get your government license. So when people say, oh, is this a scam or is this a pyramid? Well, if it's a pyramid, the government is at the top because they're the one giving us our license. So that's a dumb question, but it's okay because I asked that question too 5 years ago because I didn't know. I didn't know. Now, the government, you got to study. You got to do a background check. The government is going to give you your license. You got to pass that exam, right? And now with that license, you can create an agency. You can create your own financial franchise agency and make a lot of money. A lot of money. Guys, I'm not going to brag. I'm not going to boast. All I'm going to say is thank you, God. Thank you, God, for blessing me. Thank you, God, for showing me this opportunity. Thank you, God, for giving me the work ethic, the vision, the wisdom, the hunger, the thirst, the beast mode, because there's a lot of money we can make here. You can make a lot of money or you could don't make a lot of money. Everybody's different. Some people come here, they just want to make 1,000. Some people come here, they want to make 1,000,000. The platform is open to everyone. You decide how much you want. There is no shortage of money. So when we start with the company, you have to get your license. No license, no money. Your first 30 days, hurry, study, attend the boot camp, get in the room, take the classes, take the training, just be a sponge and soak up everything. Because I promise you, when you get that license and you start sitting with families, I sleep good at night knowing that I make a lot of money, but the people that I'm helping, I'm changing their lives, right? So when you become an associate and you help somebody save $250 per month, which is $3,000 per year, on average, 45% of $3,000 is about $1,350. I just told y'all my nephew makes $500 every 2 weeks. Are you kidding me? I put my nephew to sit down. I had him seen this presentation so many times. He cannot wait to get his license at 18 because he's working so hard for $500 every 2 weeks. And here he can make $1,350 in 3 hours. That's why he can't wait to turn 18. And then once he turns 18, the other one, in another 3 years, he's going to follow suit too. Because when he see his big brother making money, what do you think he's going to want to do? You think he want to just chill? Of course he's going to follow. Here, so if you help one family a week save $250 per month, You making $13.50. What if you help 4 a month? 1 every week. 1 every week. 1 every week. Go to work in your business. 1 every week. Open 1 account every week. You're looking at $5,000 a month on a passive income. Guys, we get paid 8 times per month. I never even heard that before. I never even heard that prior to coming to WFG. I never even heard that. I always thought you either get paid once a week or every 2 weeks. I never even heard of anybody getting paid 8 times per month. We get paid 8 times per month, every Tuesday and every Friday. Every Tuesday and every Friday. Every Tuesday and every Friday. But if you ain't helping families, you ain't gonna get paid every Tuesday and every Friday. So, go to work on your business. Help families. Change families' lives. Show them how to save money. Help them get protected. And in the process, the more money you and I make is a direct reflection of the families we've helped. Now, you see, at a job, you could make a lot of money, but are you helping the people? When I was in the hotel industry, I made a lot of money, 6-figure exec. But was I really helping the people? I didn't care if they could afford the suite or not. Hey, it's $1,200, give me your credit card, I'm swiping. Here, I get to make a difference in their future. So, I'm going to talk about the 3 ways. We get paid 8 different ways, but I'm only going to talk about the 3 ways. First way you get paid, get your license, sit with families, open accounts, help them save money, protect them. Protect them. My boyfriend had a meeting today with his family. They had a family gathering. So guys, nowadays, when I have family gathering, I got my IUL flyer, I got my Everest flyer, and I'm ready to do a full-blown presentation. Listen, we all coming together to party. We can come together to talk about making money. My mindset is different. When I go to family gathering now, I'm talking to my cousin on the side. Hey, you saving? Where's you saving? You got a job? Who don't have a job? Who need a job? I'm connecting the dots because I don't want to be the only millionaire in my family. I'm putting everybody onto this information. So when I have a house gathering, oh, they already know that they're going to talk about this IUL thing, or they're going to be on our case about saving money. Hell yeah, I'm going to be on your case about saving money. Hell yeah, I'm going to be on your case about protecting your life. Because if you don't do it and you get sick, we got to chip in. If you don't do it and you die, we got to chip in. So hell yeah, I'm going to talk to you about saving your money. So the first 3 ways we get paid. Number 1, sit with families, educate families, help them save money, protect them. The second way you get paid, you're going to do this and you're going to do a presentation and somebody's going to tell you, how can I get involved? I want to do this too. So I reached out to my homegirl, Charlene, and I showed Charlene this to save for her future. And she's the one who said to me, Odetta, how can I do this too? I know a lot of people that needs this information. So guess what? Now I'm going to work with Charlene. I'm going to help Charlene get her license, and I'm going to help Charlene make money. And because I brought Charlene into the business, when Charlene makes money, I also make money. So you want to help people make money. The second way you get paid is when you help people make money, we also make money. The third way you're going to get paid, you're not limited to only working with clients in New York or whatever your state is. My license is good for all 50 states. So if I know somebody in Timbuktu or whichever remote part of the country, I don't have to get on a plane. I open up my laptop and I'm on a Zoom all day, every day, zooming and booming, zooming and booming, zooming and booming. Y'all, follow the money. Help people, protect people, make money. Help people, protect people, make money. It's simple. Come on board, get your license, help people, save people, protect them, make money. How much money you can make There's no cap. Your job has a cap on how much you can make. Your job has a cap on how much you can make. WFG, nobody can put a cap on my income. Nobody can tell me I can't make 50 grand this month. Nobody can tell me I can't make 30 grand this month. There's no cap. You can make as much as you want or as little as you want. There is no cap. And that in itself is a winning environment. That in itself tells you that there is no glass ceiling that you have to break, or you're supposed to stay under this glass ceiling. Everybody has the same equal opportunity. So I'm going to open it up for questions. I normally don't do this, but because it is Sunday and it is Palm Sunday and it is still early, right? Put your questions in the chat. And I'm going to be feeling those questions. Those of you that are on Facebook, I see you, Rosa. I see you, Orange. Shout out to you. Put your questions in the chat, and I will be answering your questions. If some of you have people who, they had asked your question and you couldn't answer it for them, post your question now, right? I'm going to give you a minute to post those questions, and I'm going to go through the chat. And I know I've had some questions come in prior, but like I said, if you have people on, please post your question. And maybe you've spoken to someone before and they asked you a question and you didn't know what to say. Let's have a Q&A session. Let's have a Q&A session. Post your question and I'm going to be responding. I see you, Shamika. You said, thank you for the information. Ariel, if this is who I think it is, I believe you're one of my students, right? And Ariel asked, how much is the license? Great question. So the first thing to do is you want to get affiliated and register your business. To register your business, it's $125. That $125 will do your background check and get you registered with your business code or your business ID for our company. So that's $125. That's the first thing you'll pay, $125. Once you pay the $125, you do need to get your Excel study program to start studying for the license. So the Excel is about $30. Once you pass in the practice exam and you're ready to go take the state exam, that's another $30. So in all, to register and get your business going, in all it's going to be about $730. However, you do not pay $730. The first thing you guys will pay is $125 to get you registered. Once you're registered, you get you start studying for your license, which you can take about 2 weeks to 4 weeks. If you don't have any kids, if you ain't got no distraction and you could buckle down for 2 to 3 weeks, you can have your license in a month. If you got distractions, you got kids, you got this, you got a whole bunch of things going around you, it might take you 30 days, right? But once you get your license, there are things that you have to do with your license. You have to register your license with the state. You have to have your E&O. There's a couple of old things. Everything will cost about $730. But watch this, guys. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Now you have your license. You're an associate. You help a family save $250 per month, which is $3,000 per year. What's your first income on that one account? So you invest $730 in the total grand scheme of things, but your first account, you make it back. And your license is good for 2 years. So even if it takes you a whole month, you make that back in 1 month. And from there on, it's 1,000% profit. 1,000% profit. Right? Any other question? Any other question, guys? This is your opportunity to ask questions, right? see you. I'm going through the chat. Anything on Facebook? Okay, so someone said, what if I'm not healthy? Okay, and you want one of the account. Okay, so if you're not healthy, and again, we don't know what the circumstances of your health situation is, but I would say you have nothing to lose and everything to gain, right? We would make an application. So this is where you want to get in touch with the person who invited you. We could have a one-on-one, find out what are your health concerns, because the companies, you know, depending on how severe the health concern is, they may not approve you. So this is why I say the younger we are and the healthier we are, get on these plans right now before life takes us over, before things start popping up, right? Before things start popping up. Let's get you insured. Let's get you covered. Let's get you saving money before things start popping up. So if you have some health issues, get in touch with us so we can go through a list of questions, see what is the health concern, and we'll call the company and see if they would approve you or not. Yes, you're putting the money where the banks are putting the money. We are not educated on this information. No other questions? I'm going through the chat and I don't think I see any other questions. Okay. Okay, she said, I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, Nilly Willy, I'm already licensed. Okay, so if you're already licensed, Nilly Willy, who invited you, right? If you're already licensed, even better, girlfriend. You ready to rock and roll. You got your license already. Come on board, get registered with our organization, and you ready to rumble, right? That's perfect if you got your license already. So I don't know who invited you, but please get in touch with the person. Once we hang up tonight, we can get you going and start you off with getting you registered with our company. Now, I do want to share, right? We have an amazing life-changing event happening on Saturday, Saturday, April 23rd. And I'm going to share my screen, and I'm also going to put the chat. I'm going to put the link in the chat. If you say right now, Odetta, this sounds great, but I'm not sure, I want to hear some more, hold your horses. We got you. We got you. Okay? I just put the link in the Zoom chat. Those of you that are on Facebook, if you could also grab the link for Super Saturday and put it on the Facebook chat, I'll greatly appreciate. This April 23rd is a Saturday. If you live in New York, right, we're having a Super Saturday, which is going to be a convention. We're going to go over in person. This is going to be in Manhattan, right? New York City, New York, right? New York at 515 Madison Avenue. It's an all-day event from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., right? 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get registered. It is only $25 to attend this all-day convention. Now, what's going to happen there? We have our senior executive vice chairman and his first lady flying in from California, right? A multi-millionaire, right? He's going to be there. Alma Cantera is going to be there. So for all my Latinas, right? We're going to be going over who we are, how we help families, how we make money, and our business model. We're also going to be having some of the companies that we represent: Transamerica, Nationwide, Pac Life, Prudential, Everest. We work with a slew of companies. They're also going to be there. So if you're like, this sounds great, but I want to know more, this is an event that you absolutely want to attend if you live in New York. If you do not live in New York, that's okay, because this is a 4-city tour. And when you click on that link, you'll see we have New York. We also have Los Angeles, California. We have New Orleans, and Hawaii is sold out, right? Hawaii is sold out. I can't even go there myself. It is sold out to capacity. So the 3 states that are still available, if you live in LA or the LA area, New Orleans, Louisiana, click here. If you live in the California area, you could attend the LA Super Saturday. And of course, y'all already know your girl is in OdettaKing.com, is in the New York area. So make sure you show up. Let's talk. Let's level up. Let's get this money, right? So register, please get in touch with us so we could take the next step and see, what do you want to do? Listen, it's simple. Do you want to make money or do you want to save money? Do you want to make money or you want to save money? It is simple. If you want to make money, we get your business registered, we do your background check, you start studying for your license. You don't want to make money? Okay, you want to save money? That's cool too. We could help you either way. What I do is simple. We're going to make money or we're going to save money. We show you the information and you tell us what you want to do. We're not here to make a decision for you. Our job is just to share the info. Do you want to make money or do you want to save money, right? So I put the link in the registration. Register for this in-person event. Some of our local business partners will be recognized. All the people who just got licensed in the month of March and April will be on stage walking in front of 250 people, high-fiving. Some of the people who has helped a lot of families in the month of March and April will also be recognized on stage. We're going to have a dinner reception after the event. Man, it's going to be dynamite. It's like, listen, y'all. Don't play yourself. Pay yourself. Even if you're saying right now, well, I know I don't want to do the business, but can I still come? Heck yeah, you can still come, right? Get in the room, be in this winning environment, learn about money, make some contacts. And the next two events we're going to have is going to be virtual. So next Wednesday, we're also doing this in Spanish. So I'm going to call on Maria, okay? By the way, are there any Spanish people, Spanish-speaking people on the Zoom? Right? Or maybe you have a Spanish neighbor. Next Wednesday, right, we're going to be doing this in Espanol, okay? Espanol. So if you know people that speak English, that speak Spanish, and they want to learn about this opportunity, they want to make money, they want to save money, they have a home, they got a job, they want to save for their retirement, they want to save for their kids' future, we will have Maria, who is fluent in Spanish, and she's going to be going over the same information in Espanol, right? And can someone drop the link in the Zoom chat and Facebook with the Spanish webinar? And then the following Wednesday, which is going to be, let's see, I think it's April 20, we're going to do this again in English, right? And for that one, we're going to have Usha, right? And Shelly-Ann, who's going to be the speakers for those two events, right? So guys, we have a lot of stuff in store. It's exciting times. It's about saving money or making money. Oh, Ariel asked, does Transamerica send out statement for accounts? Absolutely. Once you get approved for an IUL, you do have access to log in your Transamerica website, and just like banking online, you can see everything online. However, the statements comes out once a year. So if you just open your account, let's say sometime this year or a couple of months ago, you're not going to get a statement until the end of until 1 year, right? So the statements are annual, but you can always log into your Transamerica website portal and you could see all the monthly stuff. You're just not going to get a statement until 1 year of you having the account. So the statements are every calendar anniversary year. And yes, you can log in, or you could also call Transamerica. You do have your policy number. You call Transamerica, you can ask them a zillion questions. But I'm in there all day, every day. But yes, once you do get approved and you have your account, you guys can log in. You could see everything, right? You could see everything online. If you want to change your beneficiary, you want to change your contribution and save more money, you want to change your address, your phone number, your email, all is just a click away, or you could call Transamerica. And yes, you could also see your statements, which is going to be annual. So you're not going to get a statement until you've had 1 year anniversary of having your accounts. And again, what are we looking for with statements? It's only going to go up. You're never going to see a decrease. Never, 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 ever going to see a decrease. Your money is only going to go up, no decrease. But your 401k, you got to be scared to go in there because you're definitely going to lose money, right? All right, guys. So I think I've said enough, and I don't see I have any other questions. So I'm going to launch a poll. Oh, I think I deactivated my poll. So I'm gonna say right now, because the poll has been deactivated, it looks like, get in touch with the person who invited you. Let us know if you want to save money or make money. Do you want to save money or make money, right? That's it, guys. Just get in touch with us, and we're gonna be on call. We're standing by, all of us. We're gonna be standbying, and as soon as we end this broadcast, you guys can just pick up the phone, call us, let us know if you want to make money or save money, and we'll take it to the next step. So with that being said, thank you guys so very much. Everyone that registered, you guys are going to get a link for the Spanish one on Wednesday. If you know anybody in Spanish, forward the link to them. And then the following Wednesday, we'll have another one just like this in English. So thank you guys so much, and make it a great Sunday. You're ready. Don't you stop. Don't you stop.